A son or a child in the Bible, they operated by their emotions. But fathers are not allowed to do so. They must act in the spirit. Come with me to Luke chapter 1, verse 59 to 63. Luke 1.
And it came to pass that on the 8th day they came to circumcise the child, and they called him Zacharias, after the name of his father. And his mother answered and said, Not so, but he shall be called John.
You see, they name him after the father because the father was dumb. Sometimes what God does to us when he's taking us through the process before the blessing, because I've watched in the church people who get blessed without going through the process, the blessing always become a curse on them. I've watched it in this church. I've seen men, I've seen women over and over again who got blessed without going through the process. They end up becoming a problem. The blessing entraps them. The blessing becomes a curse. When people are promoted or they are lifted or exalted without going through the process, the blessing, the promotion becomes a snare and a curse. And when God saw that Zacharias doubted the prophetic word concerning the pregnancy of his wife, God said, I will shut your mouth. You will be dumb until the miracle comes to pass. Because if I don't shut your mouth, you will curse your blessing and your miracle with your mouth. Sometimes when you don't understand the process and you don't know what God is doing, shut your mouth. Hold your peace. Don't try to give any explanation. Don't try to make sense out of what you can't make sense of. Because when it comes to faith and belief, it doesn't make sense. When it comes to faith, belief, and trust, those things don't make sense. I've been preaching for 40 years and there are things I still don't understand. And that's why I preached a message years ago entitled, I understand that I don't understand what I think I understand. Hear me. Knowledge is not everything. Knowledge is not everything. I've seen people very knowledgeable, but very ignorant. Knowledgeable, but I ain't wise. Smart, intelligent, but are not wise. I'm telling you, hearing me today, natural fathers and spiritual fathers has power. They might not even know it, but Satan knows it and Satan can use it, and God can also use it.
And they said unto her, there is none of thy kindred that is called by this name. And they made signs to his father how he would have him called. And he asked for a writing table and wrote, saying, his name is John. And they marveled all.
You see, they won't accept what the identity the mother gave. They said to the mother, no, this is not acceptable. It's fathers who give identity, not mothers. So you carried the child 9 months, but you are not permitted to give him an identity, because name defines who the child becomes. But when the father confirmed the name, that was the name that was given to him. We need to understand the ordinances of God. We cannot change divine order, irrespective of signs and irrespective of breakthrough in knowledge. We cannot change. The problem with this world, we are trying to change the original plans of God, the original intent and the ordinances of God. You cannot change it. And that is the problem of this world. Women are becoming men and men are becoming women. I prayed for women who changed their organs to become men, and I prayed for men who changed their organs to become women through surgery. I've dealt with women who told me, I feel like I am a man trapped in a woman's body. And I've dealt with men who feel like they are women trapped in a man's body. I'll show you why in the Bible, where that come from. It began from the womb. It goes into the subconsciousness. It's the desire of the mother that is programmed and registered in the subconsciousness. So the mother wants a boy, she ends up with a girl. But the subconsciousness tells the child, you were meant to be a boy and not a girl. And so she's a girl, but she acts like a boy, put her legs in the father's shoe, does everything like a boy, hang with boys, don't want to have anything to do with girls. There's a reason for that. It's in the Bible. Genesis 2:19-20.
And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an help meet for him.
I want you to look at me. Please hear me carefully. Hear me carefully. It wasn't Adam and Eve. This thing about equality between men and women, who said that there's a problem of equality? There has never been any problem. There's never been a problem. A woman is a woman. A man is a man. It is what it is. That doesn't make women less important than men. And we have to be very careful that we don't suddenly come to a place we're talking about equality. Who said they have been a problem? They've never been a problem. Women carries the seed. That's what it is. It's men that give the seed. Women can. No man can go to the labor ward to give a child, to give birth to a child. You die. You can't do it. Try it. And hear me. It is believed that women are weak. You see, it's their constitution, but they are stronger than men. You know why? It's biologically proven that women are stronger than men. Because the one that bears and has capacity to endure more pain is stronger than the one that can handle pain. And the kinds of pain women can handle, no man can attempt it. Don't even try it. Number two, it is also biologically proven that women think with two sides of their brains, and men think with one side of their brain. That's why a woman will be cooking in the kitchen, she's on the phone, she's watching television, she's handling the kids, and everything is fine. And a man is watching football, and the children are fighting, and the phone is ringing, and he can't hear, because he has to concentrate on one thing at a time. The reason why it is believed that women don't lie is not because women don't lie. It's because they think with two sides of their brains, so they remember everything, and they are detail oriented, and men are general oriented. So women remember everything. Men don't remember everything. That's why they lie. If you like, husband and wife are sitting here, let me interview them right now and ask the woman the day they met, the date, what the man was wearing and what she was wearing. The woman has all the records, remembers everything. The man don't remember what shoe and what shirt, what watch, what time is it, what day. They don't remember. Even birthdays, even wedding anniversary, they don't remember, including myself. Fathers curse. They have the power to bless and to curse. And whether they are born again or not born again, it stands. And it's very dangerous. And I've seen so many fathers curse their kids. I've seen fathers curse their kids. And I've seen fathers who didn't curse their kids, but they also didn't bless them. They ignored them. Genesis 9:25-27. Look at something here.
And he said, cursed be Canaan. A servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren.
Underline the word curse and servant of servant. Those are serious curses. First, he cursed him. Then he said, this is how the curse is defined. he will be a servant of servant. Hey, that means the poor will call him poor. And this was his son. This was his grandson. And it wasn't Canaan who uncovered his father's nakedness. It was Canaan's father who sinned. It wasn't Canaan that sinned. What does it mean here? Consequence of the mistakes or the errors of the fathers. So a father can do something wrong and it can have serious implication on his children. That's why parents, before you act, be very careful. And I want to say this to women also. If you are married to a man who have children before you married him, or for whatever reason he went to have kids outside of the marriage, don't prevent him for taking care of those children. Don't stand in his way. Don't let your fears and your insecurity deny him the right to take care of those kids, because it carries serious curses. And if you won't let him take care of another one's children, it won't be well with your children. And if you're a man and you have children outside your marriage and you're not taking care of them, you are not a father, you are not a man.
And he said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and
Shem.
Canaan shall be his servant.
Shem, you see, Shem, he put Canaan under Shem, his grandson. Canaan didn't sin. It was Canaan's father, Ham, who uncovered the nakedness of his father. Let me tell you something. Never take signs against your father. It's not good. Whether he's saved or unsaved, don't take signs against him. Number two, don't uncover your father's weakness or nakedness to anybody. Don't do it. And even if you are married and you're a woman, don't share the nakedness of your father with your husband. He will use it against you one day. And don't share, if you're a man, the nakedness of your father to your wife. One day she will use it against you. Cover it. Put it in God's hands. Don't do it.